நீங்கள் பார்த்து கொண்டிருப்பது உங்கள் RSKV யூடியூப் சேனல்.
ஓகே, இன்கம் டேக்ஸ் இன்ஸ்பெக்டர்ஸ் எக்ஸாம் 2012 இது 2012 ஃபஸ்ட்டு பார்ட்டு படிக்கிறேன். 150 கொஸ்டின்ஸ் இருக்கும் இதில். ஓகே, பேப்பர் 1 இன்கம் டேக்ஸ் லா அண்ட் கம்ப்யூட்டேஷன். இது 3 hours எக்ஸாம், 150 மார்க்ஸ். இதுக்கு important instruction: all questions carry 1 mark each. Second point, for every incorrect attempt 1/8 mark shall be deducted. Incorrect mark-க்கு 1/8 mark deduct ஆகும். In case more than one bubble is filled for a question, the bubble is left blank, the question will be awarded 0 marks. Fourth point, wherever assessment year is not given, it may be taken as AY 2004-15. ஓகே, இதெல்லாம் இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன். இது இப்போ கொஸ்டின் படிக்கிறேன். ஃபஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின்: if an assessee is found to maintain for any previous year a bank account not recorded in his books and the assessee fails to offer any explanation about the same, then the amount found credited in the bank account during the said year shall be treated as assessee's income from undisclosed source of that financial year. Answer is C, under section 69 of the IT Act 1961. Okay, question 2: which one of the following is not correct as per the provision of section 35DD in respect of amortization of expenditure in the case of amalgamation or demerger? Answer is none of the above. நான் எதுவும் படிக்கலனால மேலே இருக்க எதுவும் இல்லைன்னு போட்டிருக்கு. none of the above. Question 3: no person shall be entitled to call in question the jurisdiction of an assessing officer where he has made a return. Answer is B, 1 month. Question 4: on non-payment of tax as specified in notice of demand, the assessing officer may. Answer is all the above. என்னென்னு படிச்சுறேன். A வந்து charge interest under section 220. B, impose penalty under section 221. C, start the recovery proceedings. D வந்து all the above. Answer is all the above. Okay, 5. அடுத்தது: loss incurred by an assessee in the activity of owning and maintaining race horses குதிரை race horses can be carried forward for. Answer is D, not more than 4 assessment years under section 74A. Question 6: regarding search and seizure, the Wealth Tax Act, answer C, provides for powers of search and seizure to specified wealth tax authorities. Question 7: which of the following conditions are required to be fulfilled before transferring a case from one assessing officer to the other assessing officer in a different locality or place? Answer is both A and B போட்டிருக்கு. ஏயும் பியும் படிக்கிறேன். A, opportunity of being heard to the assessee. B, reasons for transfer of case to be recorded. Answer வந்து both A and B. Okay, question 8: an application for settlement under section 245C has been made by a person and the proceedings for settlement have abated by the settlement commission under section 245HA. The person can make application under section 278AB before the commissioner to grant immunity from. Answer B, prosecution. Question 9: in computing net wealth, the following can be deducted. Answer B, all debts incurred in relation to taxable assets on the valuation date. Question 10: if self-assessment tax paid falls short of tax and interest, then self-assessment tax paid shall be adjusted first award. Answer B, interest. 11. Advance tax paid or before advance tax paid on or before dash shall be treated as advance tax paid during the financial year. Answer B, 31st day of March. On or before 31st day of March. Okay. Question 12. What part of advance tax is payable in successive installments in the case of a company? Answer is A, 15%, 45%, 75%, 100%. Okay. After 13. An appeal to ITAT by the department must be filed. Answer C, within 60 days of the receipt of the order of the CIT appeal. Question 14. An individual has to pay a contractor 2 lakhs rupees for work done for his personal use. TDS to be deducted would be C, not deductible. 15. Which of the following benefits is not a perks? Answer is A, health insurance premium paid by the employer. Okay. Question 16. The amount of income tax calculated on income by way of winnings from any lottery or crossword puzzle or race, including Kudirapandayam, horse race or card game and other game of any sort, or from gambling or betting in any form is answer A, 30%. 17. If any assessment year an assessee has a net loss under the head income from house property, which cannot be or is not wholly set off against income from any other head of income for that annual year as per section 71, then the said unabsorbed loss can be carried forward. Answer B, for not more than 8 assessment years. Question number 18. In accordance with section 5 of the Wealth Tax Act dealing with exemption of certain assets where a portion of Indian origin returns to India with the intention of permanently residing in India, the value of the assets brought by him to India will be, answer B, will be exempt from tax for a period of 7 successive assessment years commencing with the assessment year next following the date on which the person returned to India. 19. Advance tax installments in the case of individual are payable on B. Answer 5th June, 15th June, 15th September, 15th December, 15th March. Okay. Next question number 20. In a case where an assessee appears in response to notice under section 16(2) of Wealth Tax Act and furnishes particulars, but after completion of assessment states that the notice for starting assessment proceedings was served late, the legal provisions is that answer C, the assessee is precluded. The assessee is precluded in such circumstances from taking such an objection. Question 21. Exemption under subsection 16 of section 10 of the Income Tax Act is available for answer A, scholarship granted to meet the cost of education. 22. Which of the following powers as provided in section 131 of the IT Act 1961 is not vested in the assessing officer? Answer C, civil arrest. Question 23. Which of the following perks is fully taxable? Answer D, value of concession in rent in respect of any accommodation provided to employee. 24. Assessee is liable to pay tax under tonnage tax scheme under section 115 VG of the Income Tax Act if there is answer C, income or loss. 25. Interest under section 234C of the IT Act 1961 is charged at the rate of answer A 1% per month. 26 Kaka Limited, your company Kaka Limited, one of the India's biggest companies, has to pay 20 crore rupees as interest to State Bank of India. Tax deductible at source would be answer B nil. அடுத்தது 27 authorities authorized to impose penalty under section 272A of the IT Act are answer all the above போட்டிருக்கு. 3 இருக்குது. A வந்து JCIT, B Commissioner bar Chief Commissioner, C Director General bar Director. All the above the answer. Question 28 which of the following is a condition under section 72A for the carry forward and set of business loss and depreciation of an amalgamating company to be permissible in the hands of the amalgamated company? Answer both A and B. Both A and B. A and B படிக்கிறேன். A the amalgamating company has been engaged in the business in which the accumulated loss occurred or depreciation remained unabsorbed for 3 or more years. B the amalgamating company has held continuously as on the date of the amalgamation at least 2/3 of the book value of fixed assets held by it 3 years prior to the date of amalgamation. 29 where a person who is required to furnish an annual information return as per section 285BA of the IT Act has not furnished the same, the IT authority must serve upon such person notice requiring him to furnish such return within a period not exceeding dash வந்து 60 days தான் from the date of service of such choice. Answer 60 days. Okay. Question 30 which of the following cannot be done during survey under section 133A by income tax authority? Answer is D remove bar inbound any cash, stock or other article or thing. 31 Question number 31 the powers of revision by the CIT under section 264 are to be exercised. Answer A for the benefit of the assessee. 32 a survey under section 133A can be conducted by way of income tax authority act. Answer both A and B போட்டிருக்கு. A வந்து any place within the territorial limits of the area assigned to him. B any place occupied by such person on whom he exercises jurisdiction. 33 Question number 33 the provision of section 269SS shall not apply to any loan or deposit. Answer B where lender and receiver have agricultural income and neither have income chargeable to tax. Okay. Question number 34 which of the following statement is not true? அதில் ஃபஸ்ட்டு கொஸ்டின் தான் நாட் ட்ரூ இருக்குது. ஏ தான் நாட் ட்ரூ. unabsorbed business loss cannot be carried forward for more than 4 assessment years. இதுதான் தப்பு. பாக்கி எல்லாம் கரெக்டு. ஓகே அதை வேணால் படிச்சுடுறேன் பாக்கி கரெக்டாக இருக்கிறதெல்லாம். unabsorbed business loss can be carried forward and set off against income from any business carried on by the assessee. அடுத்த C வந்து unabsorbed business loss can be carried forward for not more than 8 assessment years. D the business or profession in which the loss was originally suffered may or may not continue to be carried on by the assessee during the year in which the brought forward unobserved business laws is sought to be set off. இதில் ஃபஸ்ட்டு மாத்திரம்தான் நாட் ட்ரூ, தப்பு. என்னன்னு படிக்கிறேன். ஏ, unobserved business laws cannot be carried forward for more than 4 assessment years. இதுதான் ட்ரூ இல்லை. ஓகே. 35. An application under section 245C to the settlement commission can be filed for any assessment year. Answer D. When assessment under section 143(3) or 143A is pending before the assessing officer. 36. In case of an individual, what is the maximum area of one plot of land which is exempt from wealth tax? A. 500 square meters. 37. Section 78 of the IT Act provides that where there is a change in the constitution of a partnership firm, then the firm is not entitled to carry forward so much of the loss as is attributable to the partner for whom the change has occurred. This scheme covers the following cases. Answer B. When a partner dies or retires. 38. Penalty for failure to give the notice of discontinuation of business or profession as required by section 176 is governed by D. Answer section 272A. 39. Question 39. A company is said to be resident in India in any previous year if. Answer D. Both A and B. A என்ன படிக்கிறேன். It is an Indian company. B வந்து its control and management is situated wholly in India. Okay, அடுத்த 40. Question 40. The income of minor will be included in the income of that parent whose total income excluding the income includable under section 64 bracketல 1A is. Answer A. Greater. Question 41. Under section 263, the CIT does not have powers to revise. Answer D. An assessment order that has been the subject matter of an appeal except in relation to such matters as have not been considered and decided in such appeal. Question 42. When any amount is borrowed by an assessee on a undial from a person or any amount due therein or repaid by him to a person during any previous year in case then the amount so borrowed or repaid in the case is deemed to be assessee's income for the said financial year. Answer is under section 69D. C under section 69D. 43. Question. Who is competent to disclose information in respect of an assessee under section 138 to any officer performing any function under any law relating to the imposition of any law, duty or cess, etc. Answer A. Commissioner of Income Tax. Okay. At the 44. For how long can be assessing officer retain the books or documents impounded under section 131 without obtaining the approval of the Chief Commissioner of Income Tax? Answer B. 15 days exclusive of holidays. 45. Question 45. Penalty under section 271D and 271E of IT Act 1961 shall be imposed by. Answer C. JCIT or additional CIT. Question 46. Following prepaid taxes are to be subtracted while calculating advance tax liability. Answer all the above. படிச்சுறேன். A, B, C இருக்கு. A. MAT credit under section 115JAA. 115JAA. B. TDS and TCS. C. DTAA relief under section 90/90A/91. DTAA. relief under section 90 bar 90A bar 91. இந்த மூணுமே ஆன்சர். ஓகே, all the above. 47. Which of the following is not specified as financial transaction as per section 285BA of the IT Act? Answer is B. Transaction for the purchase and sale of securities. 48. For the purpose of section 60, 61, 62 and 63, transfer does not include, answer B, the sale, exchange or relinquishment of asset. Question 49. Which of the following is false? B. Statement under section 133A can be recorded on oath. Is false. Question 50. The income chargeable under the head income from other sources shall be computed after making the following deduction. Answer is D. All the above போட்டிருக்கு. நாலையும் படிச்சுடுறேன், மூணையும் படிக்கிறேன். A. In case of dividend income. Okay. B. In case of income in the nature of family pension 15,000 or 1/3 of such income whichever is lower. C. Any other expenditure expended wholly and exclusively for the purpose of earning of such income. 51. Question 51. Certificate of tax recovery officer is drawn up. Answer B. Under section 222. 52. Question. Under which section the income is charged under the Income Tax Act? Answer is B. Section 4. Question 53. How many times can the assessee file the revised return provided that time limit specified under section 139 bar 5 has not expired? Answer is no restrictions. B. No restriction. 54. On whom will be assessment be made in case a firm is succeeded by another firm? Answer C. Separate assessment are procedures and successor. 55. Question 55. In case of the income of an individual includes the income of his minor child in terms of section 64 bar 1A, such individual shall be entitled to an exemption of up to rupees in respect of each minor child. Answer B. 1,500 rupees. 56. Within how much time assessee has to pay the tax demanded as per notice under section 156 of the IT Act? Answer B. 30 days. 57. Book profit as adjusted as per section 115JB includes, answer A, long term capital gain exempt under section 10 bar 35 bracketல 35. நான் ப்ராக்கெட்டில் வந்து இதுவாக படிக்கிறேன், பைன்னு படிச்சுடுறேன். ஓகே, 10/35. 58. Which of the following conditions is not mandatory for granting depreciation allowance under section 32 of the IT Act? Answer is A. The assets should be owned wholly by the assessee who claims depreciation. 59. Amount of TDS on commission and brokerage under section 194H is, answer B. 5%. 60. Which of these expenditures is not allowable under section 36 bar 1 of the IT Act 1961? Answer is B. Provision for bad and doubtful debts in case of a NBFC. 61. Who can transfer a case from one assessing officer to another assessing officer working under different chief commissioner of income tax when they are not in agreement over such a transfer? Answer is C. Central Board Chief Commissioner. 62. In case of person liable to wealth tax and residing outside India? Answer is D. Tax can be levied and recovered from his agent. 63. For the return of wealth tax, the due date for an assessee is answer A. Same as due date for the return of income tax. 64. Which one of the following is not a condition to fulfilled in order to avail exemption under section 11 of Income Tax Act? Answer is D. Organization cannot be religious in nature. Question 65. For claiming deduction under section 80C, the payment of deposits should be made C. During the current year out of any source. The answer. 66. Which of the following cannot be done during action under section 132 by the authorized officer? Answer D. Cease any stock in trade consisting of bullion, jewelry or other valuable articles or thing. Question 67. Mr. X has won a lottery amounting to 6 lakhs rupees is received in cash and 2 lakhs rupees in kind. TDS to be deducted would be A. 2,40,000 rupees. அடுத்தது 68. The following income does not fall under the head income from other sources under section 56. Answer is D. Income from share transactions. Next 69. Repayment of certain loan and deposits and penal provisions for violation of those provisions are governed respectively by answer B. Section 269T and section 271E. Next 70. If variation between the arm's length price so determined by transfer pricing officer and price at which the international transaction has actually been undertaken does not exceed of the latter, the price at which the international transaction has actually been undertaken shall be deemed to be the arm's length price. Answer is A. 5%. 71. When is a person liable to pay tax in advance? Answer C. When liability to pay tax is rupees 10,000 or more. Question 72. Rent receivable from a vacant flat is accessible as answer C. Income from other sources. 73. A firm has to pay rupees 24,000 3 times in a year to a contractor. TDS under section 194C will be deducted on answer not deductible. எதுவுமே பிடிக்க வேண்டாமா. அடுத்த 74. How is the income exempted under section 10 treated at the time of calculation of total income of a assessee? Answer B. It does not form part of the total income. Next question 75. For computing tax deductible in case of salaries, assessees will get the benefit of answer C. Loss under the head income from housing property. 76. As per the definition of assessment given in subsection 8 of section 2 of the Income Tax Act. Answer D. Assessment includes reassessment. 77. Under section 80(1)(a), deduction is not available to which of the following business? Answer is C. Engineering and management colleges in backward or as. 78. Penalty for failure to collect tax at source is imposed by the answer C. JCIT bar additional CIT. Question 79. The provision of section 115 JB of Income Tax Act 1961 is applicable to assessee being answer B company, being a company. Okay. 80. Section 273 deals with the penalty for answer A false estimate of or failure to pay advance tax. இது 81லேருந்து படிக்கிறேனா. During the search you under section 132 where any books of accounts or other valuable articles is found in presence of a person, one of the following presumption is not true. Answer is D. The person who were found in the premises are employees of the said organization who is running the business therefrom. Question 82. Section 281 of the IT Act deals with the treatment of certain transfers of assets by assessee as void during the pendency of any proceedings under the Act or after the completion thereof. However, such transfer shall not be treated as void if previous permission has been obtained from answer C. Assessing officer. Question 83. For an amount payable to non-resident contractor, TDS deducted would be answer D. As determined by AO or under DTAA, whichever is favorable to assessee. Question 84. Deduction under section 80IA in respect of profit and gains from infrastructure facility is allowed to an enterprise which is owned by answer B, an Indian company or other person who is resident in India. 85. Which of the following statement is correct? அதில் வந்து பி தான் போட்டிருக்கு கரெக்டுன்னு, பாக்கி எல்லாம் 4 இருக்குது, அதெல்லாம் தப்பு. ஓகே, பி மாத்திரம் கரெக்டாக, அதை மாத்திரம் படிக்கிறேன். விச் ஆஃப் த ஃபாலோயிங் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் இஸ் கரெக்ட்? கரெக்ட் சென்டென்ஸ் இஸ் பி. பேட் டெப்ட் ரிட்டன் ஆஃப் by the assessee as irrecoverable in his accounts is allowable as a deduction under section 36 bar 1 bar 4 bar 4 இல்லை 6 subject to the provision of section 36 bar 2. Okay, 86. Question 86. Interest under section 234B of the IT Act 1961 is charged for answer B. Defaults in payments of advance tax. Question 87. The books of accounts or other documents seized under subsection 1 and 1A of section 132 shall not be retained by the authorized officer without recording reasons in writing and approval of the CCIT or DGIT for such retention exceeding answer B 30 days from the date of order of assessment under section 153A. Question 88. The notice of discontinuance of business must be given by the assessee within answer B 15 days thereof. 89. Section 71 of the IT Act 1961 deals with the transitional provisions for set of laws under the head answer B income from house property. Question 90. Penalty for failure to deduct tax at source under section 271C is answer B sum equal to the amount of tax which such person failed to deduct. 91. Question 91. Recovery proceedings under section 226 bar 3 of the IT Act may start on answer B debtors of the assessee in default. Question 92. Who can be a TRP under section 139B? Answer is D. None of the above. Okay, நான் படிக்கல. Okay. Question 93. Where a refund becomes a due on giving effect to the order of CIT appeals Interest under section 244A is payable for the period starting from answer D. The date or dates of payment of the excess amount of tax or penalty. Question 94. Where assessee had bona fide belief that claim under section 80 IA is admissible and has filed all particulars along with return, and later on claim is found to be not admissible during assessment proceedings, then answer B. Penalty under section 271 bar 1 bar C is not legally leviable. Question 95. Provision under section 269 SS shall not apply to answer all the above. படிச்சிடுறேன். A government, B cooperative bank, C banking company, D வந்து all the above தான் ஆன்சர். ஓகே. 96. Who can inspect registers of companies as per section 134 of the Income Tax Act 1961? Answer is D. All the above மூணையும் படிக்கிறேன். A. Assessing officer and any person subordinate to him duly authorized by him. B வந்து Commissioner of Income Tax Appeals. C. Joint Commissioner of Income Tax. இது எல்லாமே ஆன்சர். Okay. Question 97. What part to advance tax is payable in successive installments in case of an individual? Answer is A. 15%, 45%, 78%, 100%. Okay. Question 98. கொஞ்சம் பெருசாக இருக்குது. If the value of jewelry found during the search operation in the premises of an assessee exceeds the value of the jewelry declared in the books of accounts maintained by him, and the assessee fails to offer satisfactory explanation about the source of acquisition of the excess jewelry, then the excess value of the jewelry is deemed to be assessee's income from undisclosed sources. Answer is A. Under section 69B. Okay. 99. Question 99. Any profits or gains arising from slump sale shall be chargeable to income tax under section 50B under the head. Answer is B. Capital gain. Question 100. Where assets liable to wealth tax are held by an association of persons and the shares of individual members in such assets in unknown, the AO should answer B. Levy wealth tax on such an AOP in the same manner and extent as he would on an individual resident. Question number 101. Fee prescribed for applying for rectification. Answer is C. No fee. Question 102. Under section 278E of the Income Tax Act, prosecution for any offence requires a culpable mental state on the part of the accused. Who shall presume the existence of such mental state? Answer is C. Court. 103. Interest under section 234 is charged for the period. Answer A. From the first day of April next following such financial year to the date of determination of tax under section 143 bar 1 or regular assessment under section 143 bar 3. Okay. Next 104. If a person responsible for deduction of tax under section 191 does not deduct or pay the same after deduction, he will be deemed to be answer B. Assessee in default. Next 105. Income tax payable by an assessee on profits and gain from life insurance business shall be at the rate of answer A. 12.5%. Question 106. An assessee has paid life insurance premium of rupees 25,000 during the previous year for a policy of rupees 1 lakh under section 80C. He shall answer B. he shall be allowed deduction to the extent of 20% of the capital sum assured, that is 20,000. Next question. 107. The assessing officer can refer the computation of arm's length price to the transfer pricing officer with the approval of answer B, CIT. Question 108. Under which of the following categories is TDS required to be deducted only on payment basis? Answer is D, all the above. எல்லாத்தையும் படிச்சுடுறேன். A, TDS on NSS withdrawal. B, TDS on winning from lotteries. C, TDS on compulsory acquisition of certain immovable properties. All the above. Okay, 109. Due date for filing the filing the return of income by a political party is answer A, 30th September. Question number 110. Section 288A of the Income Tax Act 1961 provides that the amount of total income computed in accordance with the foregoing provisions of this act shall be rounded to the nearest multiple. Answer A, 10 rupees. Question number 111. Firm A has extended rupees 1 lakh on an advertisement in magazine X published by a political party. Which statement is correct? Answer D, no deduction would be available to the firm. Okay, மற்ற ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்லாம் படிக்கல. Only answer is D, no deduction would be available to the firm. 112. If a person fails to pay the tax deducted at source by him, tax payable by him to the credit of the central government, he shall be punishable under section 276B of the Income Tax Act 1961 with rigorous imprisonment for a term which shall not be less than, answer is 3 months. B, 3 months. 113. Modes of recovery of amount in the statement drawn up by tax recovery officer is answer D, all the above. ABC படிச்சுடுறேன். A, attachment and sale of assessee's movable property. B, attachment and sale of assessee's immovable property. C, arrest of the assessee. All the above. Okay. 114. Income from house property occupied by the owner for the purpose of his business or profession is excluded from the head income from house property under answer B, section 22. 115. Which of the following statement is true? எது ட்ரூவோ அதை மாத்திரம் படிச்சுடுறேன். கரெக்ட் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் மாத்திரம் படிக்கிறேன். ஆன்சர் சி, லாஸ் ஃப்ரம் பிஸ்னஸ் ஆர் ப்ரொஃபஷன் இன்க்ளூடிங் அன்அப்சார்ப்டு டெப்ரிசியேஷன் cannot be set off against salary income. Question 116. Any allowances received by any person by reason of his membership of Parliament under the Members of Parliament Rules 1986 is exempted under which section of Income Tax Act? Answer is B, 10. ப்ராக்கெட்லாம் வந்து நான் பார்னு படிச்சுடுறேன், கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமாக இருக்கும். 10 bar 17 bar Roman letter 2. Okay. 117. Demand notice under section 156. Answer is A, specifies the sum payable. 118. Advance tax installments in the case of company are payable on A, 15 June, 15 September, 15 December, 15 March. இது நாலுமே. Okay. 119. Which of the following statement is true? True மாத்திரம் படிக்கிறேன். C, unabsorbed capital loss, short term or long term, can be carried forward for future set off under section 74 of the Income Tax Act for not more than 8 assessment years. Okay, 120 question number. Tax deduction on payment of interest to partner of a firm is deductible at answer not deductible. 121. If any person transfers income without transferring the ownership of the asset, such income is taxable in the hands of the transferor under section 64 and it will not make any difference whether answer is D all the above. மூணையும் படிச்சுடுறேன். A. The transfer is revocable or B. The transfer is irrevocable or இல்லை or. Okay, C. It was effected before or after the commencement of the act. All the above. 122. Question. In case of individuals who are either non-resident or non-ordinary resident, answer is B. Value of assets and debits located outside India shall not be taken into account. 123. Tonnage tax scheme under section 115 VA of the Income Tax Act 1961 shall be applied only at the option of answer B assessee. Question number 124. Deduction under section 80E in respect of repayment of loan taken for higher education shall be allowed to A. an individual assessee. 125. Question. The provisions relating to the set-off of loss from one source against income from another source under the same head of income are enshrined under IT Act 1961 in answer D. Section 70. Question number 126. Under section 280 of the Income Tax Act 1961, if a public servant furnishes any, answer is B, with imprisonment which may extend to 6 months and shall also be liable to fine. 127. Provisions for clubbing of the income of an individual to include income of the spouse, minor child, etc. has been provided in section answer A 64 of the IT Act. 128. The assessing officer under section 133 cannot ask any person, including a banking company, to furnish information on such points or to furnish statement of accounts verified in the manner specified where no proceeding is pending without prior approval of answer A, Commissioner of Income Tax. 128. The CIT shall not admit an appeal unless B, answer. The tax due on the returned income has been paid by the assessee. 130. Agriculture income has been defined under which section of the Income Tax Act? Answer B. Section 2(1)(a). 131. What is the rate of interest chargeable on excess refund granted to assessee? Answer is C. 0.5% per month. 132. Question. Under which section of the IT Act 1961 is interest payable outside India on which tax has not been paid or deduction under section chapter 12 17 B not deductible from income from house property. Answer is C. Section 25. 133. Which of the following statement is correct? Correct matram padikire. Answer C. Current repairs for buildings used for business are allowable under section 30. Question 134. Intersource adjustment of loss against income as provided in section 70 of the IT Act 1961 has the following exception. Answer all the three above. Okay, 3 படிக்கிறேன். The loss from speculation business. B. Long-term capital loss. C. Loss from a specified business. Question 135. Salary for the purpose of section 15 includes Answer B. Contribution made by central government or any other employer in the previous year to the account of an employee under a pension scheme referred to in section 80 CCD. The 136. Power to stay demand during the pendency of appeal before CIT A is given. Answer is C. Under section 220/6. 137. Question number. The Wealth Tax Act provides for payment of. Answer B. Only self-assessment tax. 138. Which of the following expenditure is not allowable under the head income from business and profession under section 37/1 of the IT Act 1961? Answer is A. Expenditure incurred to bring IPO. 139. Anonymous donation is to be taxed in certain cases as per C. Section 115 BBC. 140. Deduction under section 80 C GGP B relate to GGP related to. Answer C. Contribution given by companies to political parties. 141. A sum of rupees 60,000 was paid to Mr. Desai towards fees for professional services. Later on, a further sum of rupees 15,000 was paid to him towards royalty. TDS under section 194J to be deducted would be. Answer A. 7,500. 142. Question. Whether Inspector of Income Tax has been defined under Income Tax Act. Answer is B. Defined under subsection 28 of. Q4. Question 143. An application for advance ruling under section 245Q can be made. Answer is B. By a non-resident as well as by a resident in respect of a transaction with a non-resident. Question 144. Penalty for failure to keep, maintain or retain books of accounts, document, etc. under provisions of section 271A is. Answer is C. 25,000 rupees. Question number 145. Deduction in respect of rent paid under section 80 GC is allowed to. Answer is D. An assessee who is self-employed or who is an employee but does not get house rent, allowance or rent-free accommodation from the employer at any time during previous year and who pay rent for his residential accommodation. Question 146. Which of these statements about provision of section 44AD is incorrect? இன்கரெக்ட் கேட்டிருக்கு. தப்பு மாத்திரம் சொல்லணும், அதை மாத்திரம் படிக்கிறேன். ராங் ஆன்சர் இதை மாத்திரம் படிக்கிறேன். ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டு. ஆன்சர் இஸ் ஏ. இட் இஸ் அப்ளிகபிள் ஒன்லி டு அன் இண்டிவிஜுவல் அண்ட் HUF. இது வந்து இன்கரெக்ட் ஆன்சர். ஓகே. 147. Section 27F prescribes the penalty for. Answer is C. Failure to furnish return of income. Question 148. Provisions relating to the aggregation of income and set off or carry forward of loss are contained in Income Tax Act 1961 under. Answer is D. Chapter 6. 149. An appeal against an assessment order passed in accordance with directions of the dispute resolution panel can be filed. Answer is A. Only before ITAT. Question number 150. The maximum possible aggregate depreciation including additional depreciation of 20% available on plant and machinery in special circumstances allowable on an asset under IT Act 1961 is. Answer is A. 100% of the total value of the